Hello and welcome everybody to another Gems of War stream. It seems that it is the only thing I am streaming due to how infrequently I have been streaming, but we're gonna get the guild event done today, and then hopefully tomorrow we'll actually stream some StarCraft, as I've been meaning to for the last few weeks, but have not been getting around to it. I realized I forgot to put the music on. Whoop. I also have a fun stream deck now, and so I can just hit a few buttons instead of having to minimize a bunch of stuff. But yeah, this week is the Journey event, which is one of the ones I'm not too fond of. Overall, it's not too bad. We get a very fun mana creator. Luckily, they aren't as OP as they used to be, as they were pretty much everywhere in PvP. Yeah. We're just gonna have some fun with it. Yeah, I realized I need to change my... I was like, that's not the right class. No kingdom, just has to be Raksha. Raksha. Oh, is there just no? Okay, there's no Raksha. Okay, fascinating. Or maybe there is. Okay, there is. It just was really bugging out. Or they made it now centered instead of aligned left. Who knows? But we shall continue onwards. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah. I did get a bunch of drawing done today. That's about all I've done so far today. I woke up invigorated for the day and then basically just had no energy. It was like I slept well, had energy, and then as soon as I got started doing anything, it was like the energy was like, sayonara, suckers. And so it's just been like, today's just been going. But at the same time, I've been like slowly working on some art, and I've been happy with it. Yeah, that's what I figured. You're gonna summon something. That's one way to do it. I was originally, before I noticed that it's red, I was gonna do the new unit and then 3 cunnings, because of the extra turns would just be like buffing up like crazy, just like boom, 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 boom. But alas, I could not do that. Ooh. Nice. Oh, yeah. Got some nice drawing done. I drew the Modrum room in the Modrum maze. My plan was I was gonna set it up so that I'd then have an artwork of the maze that I went through. Which, by the way, when I did it, I went through every single room. Just ran through it. I did not try and find any of the things. But I did just run through everything. It was just like, where's the exit? Technically not even exit, just where's the main boss? Where's the dude I'm trying to find? And where's the end boss? Then the first time I got incinerated. It was like, dang it. Where's the boss? Luckily, I had a nifty little drawing that I was doing during that, aka I was writing down what path I was taking, and I eventually found, you know, I that's how I know I took every single path, because I checked everywhere and wrote down one room at a time, like, okay, this room leads to these directions, till I managed to get through everything until I got to the Nordrum room, and then there was one other path I could take to the boss room. It's just like, wow, I really went everywhere but where I wanted to go. But I realized, as I finished up drawing the singular Modrum room today, that if I'm going to actually do it, make an art piece with that is like the maze that I went through, I would have to make sure to close and open or close some doors, because right now the base one I have is just all nice and open. But I realized, like, I'm gonna have to make it so that some of the doors are closed instead of open. And that's a lot of doors. And I was like, I don't want to do that right now. So I'm calling it good enough for just the main room. And that's at another time, we'll return. Good blues. Reds. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that should do enough damage. Spell armor. That was pretty much what I did today. It was just draw. I also worked, but that's the boring part. I mostly just drew. The Warframe's been having a fun event recently with the kickoff of the new expansion a week later. That's kind of per usual. Sorry about that. They've been having a new event where you can get a bunch of different rewards, and by doing the new event stuff. However, you get so many more rewards by just doing the events that pop up every half hour. So I've just been doing. I forgot that actually does damage as well. I was just like, convert blue to red, please. You can just get so much more from just doing the events that pop up every 30 minutes. So I've been just doing those this morning during my lunch break. And that's been it so far today. But generally been doing them a bit yesterday as well when it started. Nothing good. Been having fun with that as well. A lot of red. Let's bet it. Oh, bet paid off. Anything good? Let's just do that. And ooh, that should be good. Yeah, and then yes, I've been having some fun with that. Though I want to try and do some more stuff around it. So I'm in that case of like, I want to do more, but also I have enough on my plate, so I'm not going to get around to doing the more that I want. But at the very least, I'm having fun. That's the key thing. It's like, I am having fun, even if it is a case of like, I want to try and set aside more time to have more fun with it, but I'm at least having fun. Bare minimum kind of thing. Oops, still a lot of red. And yeah, let's do that. Oh, I love that. Yeah, this is surprisingly not too bad of a team. As they are a lot of damage and a lot of mana. He's the only one who doesn't do mana. He just does a lot of damage. Something good on yellow. Doesn't look like it. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Luckily, though, they had there was someone frozen. Good blues, doesn't look like it. The cats are going. Nothing fancy for you. Oh wow, that was really unfortunate. Oh, but perfect. That won't be enough. Let's just do it. Nice, nice, nice. Trying to think, what else? What else have I done this week? Not really too much. Really has just largely been a case of I've been working. Though I guess yesterday I caught up with all my chores, so nothing glamorous, but definitely still something. It's something I should have been doing much sooner. I missed out on that. That's very unfortunate. Didn't realize both of them were so low. Hey, speaking of Planescape Torment, some of the music from there. Wonderful music, I must say. I mean, in this case, just generic battle music, but it's still good. But just the environmental music was wonderful. That was very unfortunate. That's a lot of skulls. Hey, look, skulls. Hey, look, skulls. Hey, look, red. Look, skulls. They gave me just a bunch of skulls for them. Trying to think of other things I should do. I should actually do some stories and stuff. That actually was something I did yesterday. I did a little story. Oh yeah, based off of one of the tab quote of the days or questions of the days that I see a ton of on Blue Sky. One of them was like, what would your tab slash dirge sacrifice for their love interest or for someone? Yeah, it might have been anyone, but I think at the very least I took it as love interest one. That also seems to be fairly common. And so I did Algrab and Natia, and had it so that he was protecting the grove. I don't know why I did that one. I could have easily just destroyed it with this. um, it, like there were Algrab's bleeding out after defending the grove. And I was like, I could make a little short story out of that. So I made like a 2-page short story of that. Basically, most of it was just setting things up for isn't it the inevitable death. But it was still like, yeah, I'm happy with that. Happy with the nice little story I wrote. Don't have anywhere to share it currently. Eventually, I will figure out a good place to start kind of sharing stories, but at the same time, I've got enough things to try and keep track of that I don't need somewhere to be creative in. Because it's the kind of case of like, I've got enough things going on, I don't need to try and pile up another thing for me to try and be doing. What's a ballista? Also known as a ballista. Oh. I do need to start setting up some more buttons for me to press on my stream deck for the actual streams. What I want to do is try and do like during ad breaks or like I get up and stretch and that kind of stuff. I do like a little video of like, check this thing out that I do. You know, if you enjoy my content, find me on blah 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 blah. Things like that. But just have a video prepped and ready so I can just go boop and it does it. And I just, I can relax, sit back, stretch, all that kind of good stuff while it's going blah 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 blah. That kind of fun stuff. But the issue with that idea is I have to make the videos to be able to play them first. So it's kind of the catch-22 of just like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to take the time to do it. But I want it. I want the results without the effort, pretty much. Ooh, perfect. Yeah, that should be good. But I am starting to make progress on my projects again, so it may actually end up happening because I have the toys to actually make it easy. Because I could always do it before, I just have different scenes and all that set up, but then I'd have a ton of buttons, or I'd have to keep going back over to OBS, all that kind of mayhem. But with a stream deck, I can just go like boop, boop, ta-da. Because it's a separate screen that I just, hit buttons on. That does exactly what I want it to do. Assuming I've made it, programmed it to do exactly what I want it to do. Ooh, perfect. Hey, they survived. Hey, you gave yourself armor and barrier. That's no fun. I didn't see that. Whoops. I was like, any blue? Didn't even... Well, actually, I guess it did matter, because they had spell armor. Yeah. Since it is winter break for me, I passed all my classes. I can try and relax a little bit. And by relax, I mean work on a bunch of projects, because that's how I relax. I never let myself actually relax. No relaxing for me. Only more projects. Rather, not even necessarily more projects, just projects being worked on from my giant list of projects I have already thought of. Ugh, I have so many things I do want to do, rather. I do need to eventually update my projects on my website again. I need to mess around with that more, but I'm just like, too much stuff. I don't want to deal with it right now. And so I don't. I procrastinate. But slowly I'll get to doing things. Is it purple? No, it is colorless. Are you the thing? Yes, you are. Surprisingly, no three-way or four-way. Yeah, this might work. Perfect. So many things to do, so little time. That really is the biggest thing. It's like, I want to do so many different things. Not have the time for them as much as I'd wish. Ooh. Bonus turn. Perfect. Probably bonus turn. And that should be... Hey, he's carrying it more than I was expecting. I shouldn't be surprised. He was a heavy cornerstone during the Centaur days. He's just back again to do a great job. Extra turns, any extra turns doesn't look like it. Ooh, could get yellow that one. Heat wave too. That's a firestorm. That's actually wonderful. But yeah, let's slap that one. And have bonus turns, do some good damage. And yeah, this team's actually doing really well for the damage department. Hang out. Bonus turns. There is. So let's just do that. I'll have my bonus turn. Oh well. Nice. Keep spamming that for a little bit. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Oh, that should be good. Ah, not good. Yeah, surprisingly, pretty good team. Oh, it's entangle proof. Okay, that gives it extra turn. Nothing there. Wild cards don't fail somehow. Huh, I failed. Unfortunate. Yeah, that should do some good work. And at some point I'll begin to, where I'm not doing as much damage to them. I've only done a handful of fights at this point, so. Still got a little ways to go. A little bit of challenging. That was just an extra turn worth of times 3. Just like, yes, you desire mana. That can get us an extra turn. Oh. And the extra turns, splash them. Wild cards. Always be spamming wild cards. Oh, and they're dead. I didn't even look over. It's already like, okay, can we do wild cards again, or should we do blue? Wild cards. That doesn't look like there's another, so let's just splash them. There is a that way. And not very unfortunate. Ah, perfect. Yeah, that should be good enough. Do need to actually switch to dragon armor because I was farming gold earlier. Gonna forget if I don't. Might as well collect that. Because, funny enough, with Boltaurus, or not Boltaurus, the Wild Plains, where there's a bunch of Boltaurus. Nope, Boltaurus is actually from Divian Fields, where I like. They're from the place I like. There's a bunch of purple. Yeah, the Wild Plains. The enemies there are actually really annoying to deal with my Souls team. Like, even with the power-up, they cannot consistently do the high difficulty. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna farm some gold here instead. And they've been having no issues, so it's just been a case of like, okie dokie. We will be farming gold here until I get enough runics that I need. Which will probably be a while, considering they do not like to just drop. That's not very fun. Hey, you turned on my red to brown. One person who can use it. Or it like, doesn't have any use for it. Oh, wow. Very unfortunate. That was, wow. Really does nothing. Perfect. I totally planned that. Had a bit of a hiccup. Next turn. Yes, perfect. Da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I am strangely hungry today, despite having way plenty to eat. Like, I had 2 good meals. I really didn't snack much, but I still had some really filling meals to the point where it's like, I don't think I really need any more food. But my stomach is definitely going like, hey, could be eating. It's like, no, I think I've got enough. I think I have had plenty of food. Unfortunate. What did we do again? Oh, Siege Breaker. Useless. I should have been doing that sooner. There's a reason. I was like, these guys are really great at spamming things. They look cunning. Yeah, let's grab that. Oh, that's a lot of purple. La da da do. Do 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 do. Yes, there is a good combo. Now taking that thing out before it gets to wreck anyhow. Let's safe bet. A very unfortunate choice of safe bet. It's like, which be good was not good. Yeah, just do some damage. Again, still just went for the kill option. I guess the other also has more kill option, but I really feel like I should play through the Elder Scrolls games. I also really want to make that a proper series. I'm trapped in indecision. And very unfortunate. There are no blue combos. Do some there. Could be good. Nope. Sometimes you get really lucky, sometimes just none. Nothing. I really got noticed. It's very unfortunate. I shouldn't be too surprised. That's why you go for the destroyers first. Sometimes they can get lucky and just go, and you did. Pretty good chance here. I should never tempt chance. Perfect. And damage. Nice, nice, nice. Enough, in my opinion. You're annoying because of the barrier. That should be good. Bonus. No. Alright, fortunate. I've been getting really unlucky. If I didn't get that bonus turn before doing my ability, who knows? Actually, I know. I was just like, oh, I could do this. Yeah. Not doing enough or having enough ideas as of late to keep spouting on, talking. Quite unfortunate. It's like, that's what I want to do with my streams. It's just kind of be talking random stuff, but not doing too well in that department. Haven't been doing enough to be talking enough. Perfect. Now the bonus turn by a lot of red. Like, it's about as good. Yeah, that should be good about. You're doing pretty good already. Oh boy. Yeah, it's like, oh, Blackthorn's not at top. Because they have run out of gems. Nothing I can do about it. I have plenty of gems from not playing for a few months. Which one's this one? What? Yep, Baldur's Gate. I was like, it's either Baldur's Gate or adjacent, and I couldn't think of it. I can't remember what I was thinking of. But I was like, I'm pretty sure it's possible. Just give him more mana. Good blue. Funny enough. Actually, yes. Yes. Blue. Empty with that. And finish. Perfect. Ooh, I got a new talent. Love to see that. Oh, wrong person. Talents, talents, talents. I don't need that because I do that literally at every turn. That's the only one that does anything in that part. Actually, did I have one? Yeah, okay. Perfect. Some good talents on my part. Wow, there's like no mana. Crap. And of course, no blue reds. Let's throw some wild cards in it. Good luck. That's how. Oh, I should have done that. Right? Huh, interesting. Was not expecting that to be nimble. Bum bum bum. Ba bum 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 bum. Oh, cool. I'm guessing whatever that was would have died out, froze everyone. How unfortunate. I guess I'll just have to do some damage. Right, that's spell armor. Oh, look, everyone's unfrozen. And there's no good match. There's a bunch of three-ways, but no four-way match. Also, I guess I could have just done that. That would have been good. Oh, that's right. Did I have to? Yeah, I had to sign back in the bot account for the announcements. Unfortunate. I'll deal with that after the stream in this case. Because they're not going to be too useful, but... And the messages still get played out, so... That's the important part. Speaking of messages... Ba-doom. I really should try and find like a fun gimmick for people to enjoy while they are here. Because I think that would be good. Because I think along with, you know, people just relax and having a good time, I think more people would be relaxing and having a good time if there's another thing that they could enjoy their time with. Yeah, should always take the extra fully. Never do. I realize he'd survive that. few points. Luckily, I get to finish up the mess. They could have been really good if that was like all allies gain 2 magic on red gem matches. But as it's just the just her, and she doesn't really do good damage, like, oh, that's unfortunate. Of course. It's like, I don't want to get the skulls. Get the skulls, you say? Like, no. Of course, I didn't get anything from it. As well. They're charged up. Unfortunate. Actually run away. Only if they get a turn. I gotta still keep spamming wild cards, because otherwise they will get a turn. Any blue, and the answer is no. Perfect. Just had to keep spamming them. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Ooh, I did just think of something. I will write this down. I can try and set up some of the sound alerts. So I can play with them on my stream deck. That way, potentially that could help incentivize people to go check out the sounds. Who knows? I can do that again. That wasn't an extra turn, was it? How unfortunate. Interesting. Oh, you're a fun legendary. What's your handicap? Just by their attack. Oh, 1.5. That's actually some good damage. 16 mana. Might actually be really good. It's just a case of he's neither red nor do I have that one. It's quite unfortunate. That one's not actually that fine. You can do some damage though. Oh, right, now he is annoying because he barriers. Bum, 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 bum. That's very unfortunate again. Wow. And no extra turns this round. Ooh, there is a lot of blue. Possible to miss. Fortunate. Good thing here. Oh, he's been barrier, folks. Curse you and your barriers. Do I have to hit you again? Hundreds. Feel like probably the same place. Like, if I don't pay close enough attention to where we were on the rewards, I do not know where we actually are. That's one of the immortals. Oof. That is actually wild. Even more so if you could actually have multiple of those, but you can't. I guess it's not very punch resistant. Uber powerful looking thing. Itty bitty health. Do 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 do. Bonus turn. Maybe. Also, at some point I want to try and do stream couture. So many things, and I'm doing so little. And also so little time. But also I'm doing so little. Ugh. That is a long ability. Oh yeah, I forgot about this dude. Remember when he was showing up everywhere? Just like, we get it. You're a loser. You don't need to be showing up just to die everywhere. Because everything I was doing would be fairly easy kind of stuff, so it'd always be like a case you show up, get annihilated, and then just like, perfect, we got some score. I don't think so. Anything that's yes, there is. Oh, I actually got a turn. How unfortunate. Yeah, that. That. And finish him. I'm done. Do. I do 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 do. Do 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 do. I also need to make sure I actually upload the VODs tomorrow. I've been really bad about that lately. Largely because it's the case of like by the time I think about it, I don't feel like doing it. Wow, that was very unfortunate. In the world. I think I'll try and get it down to 20. Actually, how many battles? 42 I've done. This is not too bad. Yeah, let's just do that first. Bump, bottom. Oh, very unfortunate. Oh, that's very unfortunate, actually. It's take out them and just keep spamming. Very unfortunate. Okay, good. Unfortunate. That goes on for a while, so we're cutting that out. That's also very unfortunate. And bonus turn possible. No damage possible. No damage is still more mana, so. And fling things. Very unfortunate. And finish it off. Wonderful, wonderful. Plus 2,000, which is about 20-ish battles. I don't feel like doing that. Let's do one. And I think I shall call it good. I can wrap up for the night, finish up what I need to do, and then get ready to get some sleep. As I am getting older, I'm realizing I need some sleep. Geez, that's not even an older thing. That's just that's just a health issue thing. And more so just a case of like, okay, I've caught up on everything I need to be doing. I should make sure I go to sleep on time. Tens, I don't think so. So at. Nope, super close, but nope. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, I also went up a level. And a level. Quite nice, actually. Okie dokie. I think I'll leave it there. Thank you everyone so much for watching today's stream. I don't believe anyone necessarily popped in, as I haven't been streaming on a regular basis, so it's a whole mess of stuff. I do hope to try and make sure I get back to routine schedule or routine streams, because that'll help me and anyone who wants to enjoy my content. You can check me out on a few other things. You can be watching on Twitch or on YouTube, and then once I've uploaded the VOD, you can watch the VOD on the Guardian Namek VOD channel. You can also find me on most things, probably. I guess really just like Blue Sky and Threads. And a few other things I can't think of off the top of my head. And Instagram. As Guardian Namek, I have an art Instagram. I somewhat use Threads. I use Blue Sky a lot, usually just for following artists, comics. And recently, and by recently I mean past few months, just a lot of people who love Baldur's Gate 3 and do a bunch of questions of the day. It's just a bunch of people having fun with a bunch of characters they've made. It's lovely. Highly suggest you go check it out. I also highly suggest checking out Baldur's Gate 3. It's awesome. But you can check out the art Instagram and Blue Sky, because there'll be a art post probably in the morning. I don't want to do it at night. You can also find my website, which has a bunch of stuff linked below, and then you can also join the Discord. Nothing much really happens in the Discord, but if you start joining it, if more people join it, then more people will have discussions, and then there will be stuff happening. All I can hope is that someday we have a nice active Discord. But I gotta kind of make it that way as well. That's the key thing. I need to make sure I have things more routine and organized. All that kind of nice stuff. But yeah. Either way, I hope you did enjoy. And hopefully tomorrow I will actually stream again. And you all will enjoy it. Until next time. Bye-bye.